But let me make something clear to you today. Judge Elanice Bryant is in charge of this courtroom. Judge Elanice Bryant is going to give justice to whoever is in need of justice, but she's not going to prison. It's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. So you need to talk to somebody else who's able to give you the relief that you need, but you're going to stop yelling at me. You're going to stop yelling at me. So don't ever do that again, ma'am. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. All right. All right, I'm ready on, I need Ms. Moore to start her video. I need Ms. Moore to start her video.
I apologize, Your Honor. I didn't know how to do it.
Ma'am, yes, you did know how to start your video. Let's just move on. Let's move on. Just don't do that. This is case number 214548501, the People versus Regina Octavia Moore. Defendant is charged with assault or assault and battery, and today is the date set by Judge Baltimore for a probation violation hearing. Ms. Ritter, your appearance, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people, the complaining witness.
What's going on in the courtroom right now?
Complaining witness, she's coming to the podium.
Okay. Ms. Ritter.
Thank you, Your Honor. The complaining witness is in person in the courtroom. Ms. Robinson, speaking to the podium and state your full name, please.
Sammy Robinson.
All right, Ms. Moore, state your name. Unmute.
You say Regina Octavia Moore.
Ms. Moore, what's all that noise in your background?
Oh, it was the TV. I was in the breakout room. I'm sorry.
All right, today is a day set for a bond violation. Strike that. I keep saying bond. Probation violation hearing that was set by Judge Baltimore while I was off. And unfortunately, it was not properly set, and the people were not even aware of the situation. Ms. Stevenson brought to the court's attention that Ms. Colthurst was the attorney of record. Ms. Hauser, I need everyone to be stationary, seated.
I have kids here at home, so.
Okay, well, take care of your kids and come back to court when you finish taking care of your kids. You have a great day and you stay safe.
I'm not saying.
Right. That Ms. Colthurst was the attorney that represented Ms. Moore previously. The court did reach out to the Michigan Indigent Defense Council and asked for Ms. Colthurst to be appointed to represent Ms. Moore during her probation. And I believe that request was granted. Ms. Colthurst has indicated that she's unavailable this morning, but is able to log into Zoom this afternoon. So I believe I'm going to just have everyone log into Zoom this afternoon and then set the matter, if necessary, for a hearing after the people have had an opportunity to review the evidence. Ms. Ritter?
Judge, thank you. So, Your Honor, the court is correct. The people have not had an opportunity to review the evidence relating to this hearing. I did have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Robinson during a brief break from the court. Ms. Robinson being, I guess, agitated with how the people wanted to proceed as far as holding this probation violation hearing and giving the people an opportunity to give a sound argument and decision in making with this process. She wasn't satisfied with what the people were trying to tell her. So just so the court is clear, and just so Ms. Robinson is clear, it is up to the people. From my understanding, it's up to the people as to how they're going to proceed after viewing the evidence, whether they're going to proceed or not to a probation hearing. And from my understanding, Ms. Robinson has been in contact with Ms. Lurst. So Ms. Robinson is, I guess, has confidence in the probation as to handling this hearing opposed to the people.
Ms. Lurst is not an attorney today. She wasn't one yesterday, and she won't be one tomorrow. I could care less about how Ms. Lurst wants to proceed. So number one, as I indicated in the beginning, the matter was set inappropriately on the court's docket. It should have never been set on the court's docket without the prosecutor having the opportunity to review the evidence. I'm almost, okay, what word am I going to use? Okay, I don't know what Ms. Ritter means when she says that what's your witness's name?
Ms. Robinson.
That Ms. Robinson was irritated with how she want to proceed. But on every day that we live and breathe and court operates, it is the prosecutor's case. It is the people's case. And what we won't do, what I won't do, is have anybody dictate to me how to run my courtroom, except the Supreme Court and the legislature. Court rules and case law. That's what run my courtroom. Court rules and case law. Okay, so, and that I'm a little, I don't know. Okay, perhaps there was some type of misunderstanding as to who Ms. Lurst is. Ms. Lurst is a probation officer who shouldn't even be talking to the complaining witness. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Ms. Lurst is a probation officer who should be talking to the probationer. She is overseeing the probationer. She has no business, none. Let me make the record clear. She has no business communicating on this level with the complaining witness. Her responsibility and obligation is to the probationer. The only thing Ms. Lurst is supposed to do is make the court aware of an allegation. She should not meet with the complaining witness. She should not have received a video from the complaining witness. She should have brought it to the court's attention. The video should have been sent to the prosecutor. And then the court would make a determination as to whether or not a probation violation hearing was necessary. So I don't know what you said to Ms. Ritter on the telephone. I don't know. But Ms. Ritter is the lawyer. She's the attorney. Ms. Lurst is the probation officer. Probation officer for Ms. Moore. Ms. Lurst is the probation officer for Ms. Moore. Ms. Lurst is the probation officer for Ms. Moore. Okay. Having said that, we are going to log in for this case at 1:30. The people are going to get a copy of the video from Ms. Lurst, who apparently is the only person who can see the video. That's inappropriate. It's inappropriate on every level. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate for the video to be on her personal device. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate for the prosecutor to not be able to view the video. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate for the defense attorney to not be able to view the video. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. It's not appropriate. Okay, so we're going to log in this afternoon. If she chooses, I suppose, the witness will send the video to the prosecutor, which is what Ms. Lurst should have done. Upon receipt of the video, she should have forwarded that video to the appropriate people. Okay. The only thing, okay, I think we all know that I feel like it was inappropriate. Okay. So, Ms. Ritter, if you are able to view the video by this afternoon to determine and let the court know if in fact we do need a probation violation hearing, or then we will proceed in that manner. If you're not able to view the video by this afternoon, then I suppose I'm not going to set a bond violation hearing unless I know, I keep saying bond, and I'm sorry, a probation violation hearing unless there's let me see what the standard is for the probation violation. It's not probable cause. It's what's the one down below that?
Clear and convincing evidence.
Preponderance
Say that again, Ms. Stevenson. I'm sorry.
of the evidence.
Oh, preponderance. That's what yes. Preponderance of the evidence that there's a need for a bond violation hearing. Ms. Ritter, were you even able to speak with the witness regarding what the allegation is?
I was there, so I was able to get an understanding of what the allegations are, and it is no contact, indirectly and directly.
Okay. All right, well, we will be back at 1:30 on Zoom. Ms. Coulthurst has been appointed to represent Ms. Moore. The witness does not have to come in person. There will not be a hearing today. However, if she wants to come in person, she can. But there will not be a hearing today, and we're gonna pick a date for the hearing if that's necessary. So I need Ms. Coulthurst because I need her calendar. I need to know her schedule. Okay? Anything further?
Nothing further for the record, Judge, just that I will contact Ms. Robinson after the docket is complete to see if there's a way that I can get that video to review it before the 1:30 adjournment.
There has to be a way. Ms. Lurst has it. So there absolutely has to be a way. Ms. Lurst has the video. Ms. Lurst, the probation officer, who can't share the video for some reason with anybody else. So she has it. So there has to be a way. All right. Anything? What's going on? Why is the officer talking to the witness?
Your Honor, I'm telling her to take her arms down and she's refusing to do so. That's why I was talking.
Cause it's time to go. I've been trying to.
Ma'am, who you talking to? Who you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Who are you talking to? Officer, you're gonna take her in the back.
Right.
She's gonna stop.
You know, I mean, cause it's
You're
gotta
gonna
go.
stop. You're gonna stop. You're going to stop. You are going to stop. You're going to stop. Ma'am, you're going to stop. Stop it. Stop it. No, stop it. Stop it. Ma'am, stop it. Now, this is completely and absolutely unnecessary.
Why is that? Every day her and her daughter harass me. They doing things. What y'all waiting for them to kill me? Every day.
Let me tell you what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to get in my car and I'm getting ready to come down to the court. You're gonna put the, we're not having no hearing and it ain't gonna turn out for you. I'm getting ready to appoint, I'm getting ready to appoint you counsel, ma'am. I'm getting ready to appoint you counsel. That's what's getting ready to happen. So you think it's good for me to come down to my car? You think that's good for you? Let me be clear.
Maybe somebody will hear me.
It's not clear. It's not clear. Let me tell you this. You're going to hear me. You're going to hear me. You're rude. You're being disrespectful. You're being disrespectful to this process. You keep rolling your eyes at me. You keep tooting up your mouth at me. You keep over talking me. I have asked you to stop. I have raised my voice. I have lowered my voice. You continue to be rude. You continue to not let the process go. You continue. And then while you're continuing to behave in this manner, you want the prosecutor to present evidence to me that you're the one being harassed. Now, what I'm saying to you is that you are going to stop. If you continue, I am going to hold you in contempt of court. And that is not a good thing. If I get in my car to drive downtown, there is a 90% chance. If I get into my car and drive downtown to address you, there is a 90% chance that you are going to go to jail today. So you're going to stop being rude to me. You're going to stop. You're going to stop, because what you must think is that this is a free-for-all and you can talk when you want to talk. Well, ma'am, that's not how court works, and you're going to stop. You're going to stop. There's not going to be a day. There is not going to be a day when I'm not going to be in charge of this courtroom. There's not going to be a day, ma'am. So I need you to stop. Now, I am trying to address your issue. You are making it 1,000 times difficult for me to address your issue. What you're going to know is that this is a misdemeanor. This is a misdemeanor. So you said, what we going to do? We're going to wait for her to kill you. This is a misdemeanor. Misdemeanor. If you have an issue that you think is bigger than this, then you need to go talk to Kim Worthy. Look like you're in the wrong place. You need to go across the street and yell at Kim Worthy, but you're not going to keep yelling at me, because when you yell at me, you're going to go to jail. And then you can yell at them from over there in the jail. But what you're not going to do is disrespect and yell at me. That's not what you're going to do. Every day I come to work and put on this black robe, I'm in charge of this courtroom. Every day. Every day. And you're not going to disrespect me. Now, this morning, you have disrespected me. This morning, you have disrespected this process. This morning, you have been very disrespectful. This morning, you have yelled at me and talked over me. I don't know where your emotions lie. And I don't know what Mr. Lurse told you. But let me make something clear to you today. Judge Elanice Bryant is in charge of this courtroom. Judge Elanice Bryant is going to give justice to whoever is in need of justice, but she's not going to prison. It's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. So you need to talk to somebody else who's able to give you the relief that you need, but you're going to stop yelling at me. You're going to stop yelling at me. And know this, the officer is in charge of that courtroom. The next time he gives you a directive and you don't follow it, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court. You're not going to argue with my officer. He is there for the security of that courtroom. He is there to make sure that courtroom decorum is followed. That is why he is there. The fact that you would argue with him speaks volumes about you, number one, and number two, it's disrespectful to this court process and to these proceedings. Now, I understand emotions get high. I understand that. I understand that you're the one living your situation, but you're not going to come here and yell at me. You're not going to come here and disrespect me because I've done nothing to you. Nothing. I don't even know you. I've never met you. I've done nothing to you. Neither has my court officer. We are here to do a job. We are here to conduct business. We are here to listen to all sides, not just yours. And you yelling at me, trying to tell me your side is going to accomplish zero, nothing. Absolutely and positively nothing. If you need a PPO, go get one. We don't give them out in this courtroom. If you need some larger charges, go talk to the prosecutor's office. We don't do that here. But what we do here is demand courtroom decorum. What we do here are handle the misdemeanor cases that appear before this court. The cases that are punishable by 93 days in the Wayne County Jail, maximum. This case, maximum. So don't ever do that again, ma'am. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. All right. As I said before, the witness started yelling at me and over talking me and all of that. We're going to come back at 1:30. And Ms. Moore's attorney will be present. Ms. Ritter will do what she always does and determine if whatever the evidence is, if she is going to proceed with the probation violation request. And then Ms. Lurst, who's not an attorney, and who's not going to be presenting any evidence to this court, is going to, as much as we can, try to forward the video to the parties, or Ms. Ritter, if she's going to give you the video, she can give it to you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Is there anything further for the court?
Not from the people, Judge. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Moore, Ms. Coulthurst has been appointed to handle the probation matters, and so log back in at 1:30.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then we're all set, and I'll see everyone this afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Respectful to me. Everybody's going to be respectful to me, or it's not going to be a good day. I'm ready on Hauser, who is also going to be respectful to me. Okay, now, Ms. Hauser wasn't in the courtroom when I just gave this long speech about being respectful to me, but this 2024, let me tell you all something, a news flash. I refuse to be disrespected in 2024 on my job. You're not going to talk to me in a random and unprofessional and disrespectful way without consequences. I refuse. I am being paid to do a job, and I'm going to do that job with the respect of the people, the public, the lawyers, and everybody else, and I'm going to give it. You're going to stop walking around. The fact that you have children at home is your business. But we got a court hearing this morning. And if this was pre-COVID, I don't know where your children would be, but they wouldn't be interfering with this court hearing. So don't talk to me like that again. And the next time, if you have to come back for a court hearing, then you need to make accommodations for the things that's going on in your house. Because you wouldn't appreciate it if I had to keep getting up out of my chair, going to take care of some kids, a dog, the this and the that. So we're not going to do that. This is case number 204509601, the people of the state of Michigan versus Ariel Hauser. The defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. And today is the date set for a pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Ms. Ariel Hauser. Ms. Hauser, ma'am, please unmute and say your full name.
Ariel Hauser.
Today is the date set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. On behalf of Ms. Hauser, we would move for dismissal for the complaining witness's failure to appear.
Ms. Ritter?
Judges, at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference, the court did require the complaining witness, Ms. Daisha Wary, to be present. I'll see the complaining witness by that name in the waiting room, and the people don't have an explanation as to why the complaining witness is not present for at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference. At this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed based on the complaining witness's failure to appear for at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference.
Today is the date set for pretrial conference. The complaining witness was required to appear. They have failed to appear. The people have no explanation for that failure. They are unable to proceed at this time. The court is going to grant defense counsel's motion and the matter is dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Hauser, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records, ma'am. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you, Judge, and I apologize for earlier.
You're welcome, and I accept your apology. Thank
Have
you.
a great
You too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome.